And so I kind of want to touch on kind of like the beginning part of your journey. You kind of talk about being an ISA, having an ISA role because you have a unique journey that most agents don't experience when they're in real estate. Where meaning like if anyone were to look up your transactions, right, it's not going to show that you sold a home. But on top of that, you've probably sold really like what thousands of homes. Like you've done so much business. You just didn't get the recognition, right? And the great thing about it is you say your ego side. You weren't like, oh, I need my name on the billboard or anything like that. But you're kind of the back end. But the thing is, you also were doing the hardest job, right? One of the things that most real estate agents don't do, which is basically follow up. I know myself from running a team. I have a lot of agents on my team. They don't like to follow up. So kind of take me through that beginning phases of that follow up process. What type of leads were you calling? And then also, if you're dialing all day consistently, what is it that you do to kind of keep your motivation up to handle some of that rejection and some of that, that negative feedback that you get from people that you're trying to call?
Yeah, man. So we were looking at the numbers, and I'm still crunching a couple of years because I want to have a more accurate number because I keep getting that question more and more often. But eat conservatively, have been involved in over 1,500 transactions, and I've personally never written a contract and I've never shown a property. So yeah, definitely different than 99% of the industry out there. But that's what I love about real estate, right? Is there's 101 ways to do 101 things. So to me, I knew I didn't want to go do a listing appointment, show up where somebody hasn't cleaned in 2 years, smokes 2 pack of cigarettes a day, has 15 cats, but they can only find 10 of them. I wouldn't be the agent like you guys where it's like, oh man, this is a beautiful house. I'd love to help. I just did not have that, patience or temperament. So